Hello! Hey, ho! How's it going, everyone? Let me just turn a bit of Mr. Harry Styles down. Oh, wrong room. Hang on, bear with me. There we go. Hi! How's it going? I'm back. I'm alive. Hi, Emily Davis. Hi, Ashton Girl. Hey, Brogan. Hey, Casey. Hey, Just Bram. Hey, Bree. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Sadie. And hey, Daisy. Hey, everyone. Hi, how's it going? I hope you're well. Do I look tanned? It's hard to see. This side of my face is all just like bright from the light outside. But I've been on a bit of a holiday this weekend. I went to Monaco for the first time ever in my life and had an amazing time. I got invited out by Williams Martini racing team for the Formula One. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. And I loved it. It was amazing. I had an amazing time. But before that, someone said, Ronnie says, look like I've grown some facial hair. I have. I haven't shaved my chin here and here for like 3 days. So yeah, I need to get rid of it because someone said, why was there no video on Sunday? I had a bit of a week off. If you didn't know already, I tweeted. If you didn't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter so you know what I'm up to. I don't tweet very often, so you can't miss my tweets. So last week I started to not feel very well, and then it got worse, and basically I was not in a good way. So the whole of last week I thought, you know what, rather than worry about getting something up for Sunday and that kind of thing, I didn't have time to pre-film because I didn't know I was going to be poorly. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to not think about it, scrap this week, sack it off. I'm going to come back next week and do more stuff next week. So I'm feeling a lot better now. But yeah, it wasn't great. I may have to have surgery, which isn't fun. Not that bad. It's on one of my teeth. A wisdom tooth is growing through my jaw right now, and it's growing in sideways. Which gave me a gum infection. So all my gums in my mouth were swollen up, which means I couldn't eat. It was so painful to eat that whenever I ate food, I would go lightheaded and almost pass out from the pain. So I couldn't eat for a week. Hence why I'm probably looking a lot thinner now than before. Someone said take my hat off. I can't take my hat off. If you saw my hair, you would laugh at how bad my hair is now. Look, I've washed it for the first time in 3 days, and so it's all just fluffy. Look. Hi, my name is Joseph with a bowl cut. Also, have you noticed my hair's a little bit more blonder? I've had some tint put in there, some blonde tint, but I couldn't show you before because I got ill. As soon as I had it done, I got ill. Maybe I'm allergic to hair tint. But look, it's just flat and boring. Hence why I'm wearing a hat. So I look like this. Now I just look like I'm really into Fall Out Boy. Yeah, I'm Jim Chapman. I need to get my hair cut. He got his hair cut today. Me and Jim actually have the same hairdresser, the same barber, the London barber. His name's Kieran. He's an absolute legend. One of my favourite people of this year and last year. What videos do I have planned? So this week I'm going to film the follow-up to the video of Connor, the labour pain simulator one, the quiz with the questions about females. I'm going to film that hopefully tomorrow. But I also want to film something with Ollie tomorrow. And I keep seeing so many people recently keep saying, when are you going to bring back YouTube Whispers? If you didn't know, I think I was the first person to bring it to YouTube, and like a YouTuber version of it. It was already around beforehand, but just a different kind of setup. But I was the first person, I think, to bring it to the whole YouTube scene. Thanks, Katie. Jim Chapman 2.0. I wish. Jim's a sexy man nowadays. But yeah, also later on in this live show, I will be announcing what's going to happen on Friday, because a lot of I want to hype it up, because it's going to be quite fun. / I'm nervous for it. / it's going to be a challenge. I've never done anything like it before. But yeah, so I might do some sort of YouTuber Whisper thing with Ollie again. but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want to see that again, or do you like, come on, Joe, do something different? Even though I have been doing some quite different things recently, obviously with the Labour thing and the encore video, which is fun. But someone said I'm listening to Harry's album. Yeah, I am. I really like Harry's album. I'm not gonna lie. When I've heard "Sign of the Times," didn't know what to think for a while, and I didn't know if it'd be my kind of thing. But after listening to it, like I said, listen to it a load of times, you get to like it, and I really like the album. Who on earth is that? Wait, hold on. I have no idea who this is. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, coming up. Oh, come on down. I've got a delivery! I'm very excited. Right, I'm gonna have to... this is quite embarrassing. I'm gonna have to go. I'm not gonna go, but I'm gonna put you down for a second just while I go and accept this delivery, because this delivery is part of the announcement. When you make a Dare Sug 6, I don't know, I'm starting to collect dares in now from you guys, so if you have a dare that you want me to do, let me know using the hashtag DareSug6, and I will sort it out for you. Let me just quickly double check. Is he here? I can't tell if they're here. I don't know. Anyway, I'm nervous. What if someone comes to kidnap me? Are you a Zayn fan? Yes, I do. I love Zayn. I think he's great. They've all done really well, actually. Niall's new one. Loving Niall's new one. And Liam's. I loved Casper's video of Liam. I thought that was brilliant. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. Sims coming. Yes, I'm filming Sims today. Okay, yeah. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me put you down in here. 1 second. Hello, how you doing? Just here. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Last one.
Good, yeah. See you in the sunshine. What's up? Cheers. Yeah, that's what to do. Yeah. Cheers. Hello. Right, I'm back. Okay, let me go back over to the sofa. This is, oh, by the way, this is basically where I've been sitting all of last week. I was stuck here on the sofa. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything, and I hated it. But I'm back. So yeah, YouTuber Big Brother is coming up. I'm gonna film it tonight. I've had the results in for the vote. So either Ollie or Casper are leaving in tomorrow's episode. Emma Godfrey, what's the announcement then, Sug? I'll tell you, Emma. Hold tight. I will tell you. I'll let you know. Should I just tell you now? All right. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna let you know now. So, the thing is, I don't want to hype up too much in case you're just like, oh, great, is that it? So, in a nutshell, right? On Friday, what day is it on Friday? Let's find out. This is my favourite song, by the way, by off the album, of Harry's album. This one, wait, I'm going to listen. So, on Friday I feel like a lot of you are typing already the date, because you know it before I do. Friday the 2nd, right? On Friday the 2nd of this month, no, June, or whenever, I am doing a 24-hour live show. I've never done that before. I'm doing a 24-hour live show because basically what's happened is, for the release of Username Uprising, the third and final book in the Username trilogy, I've got to sign 20,000 copies. I said, like, I've got to. Like, I chose to sign 20,000 copies. They said, how many do you want to do this year for signing? I said, do you know what? I want to go all out. It's the last one. Let's do it. Someone said, no, make more books. Do you know what? I'm going to. I really want to. But I feel like it's a time now to end that trilogy, because I've got a good ending to it, which I'm happy with. And I think it's good to end that there. All things must come to an end, except for my YouTube career, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Pray for me. I'm on low battery. Let me just plug my charger in. Yeah, so at 6 p.m. UK time, so I don't know what that is for the rest of the world. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully write way more stuff because I've got other ideas for things that I want to start. And that's the thing. The thing is with me, right? I always start an idea and I get really excited about it, but then I get bored really quickly. I'm not saying I'm bored of the Username trilogy at all. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I want to always start the next thing and do the next thing and like what's the word, like, evolve and blossom, you know. And I love reading and I want to do maybe some more books where, who knows, I write the whole thing. Leah, I know I need to shave, all right? This is not about my facial hair. This is about the 6 p.m. 24-hour live show, all right? I know I need to shave. Trust me, I will. I'm going to grow it until the end of the week, and I'll shave it as part of the live stream. But anyway, in terms of book tour, we are working on the book tour, but there's 20,000 signed copies are being delivered to my house. That's what that arrival was just then. And I've left it till like the last minute to sign them. So 24 hours. I've never done that before. I don't even think I've saved up. Oh, thanks, Katie. Will there be a book tour then? I'm not too sure just yet. Felicia, hey Joe, please do another Hit the Road Australia. We're So with the tour, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with that. Hopefully I get to do one. Who knows? It's not been like arranged yet, so goat beard. It's actually the little goatee. So for 24 hours I'm going to be awake. I've got like lots of long cables and stuff. I'm going to do like a live stream on YouTube at 6 p.m. UK time until 6 p.m. On the Saturday. So I thought I want to do it at like a Friday and a weekend. So maybe you watching at home, if you've got friends and stuff, you might want to like organise your sleepovers and have like a sleepover and stay awake and watch me for as long as possible. Have like a little competition and see who can watch me for the longest, because I'm genuinely worried that I'm not going to be able to do it, and I'm going to need a lot of help to keep me awake. But I've got a lot planned for it. I've been planning it now for the past sort of month, I think. Thanks, Megan. Come to Northern Ireland. I would love to. Maybe I could do that as part of the live stream. Imagine if I could leave the house for the live stream and travel to different places. That'd be fun. But yeah, no. So I've got a lot of special guests arriving. I say special guests because I mean you can probably guess who the special guests will be. I had to ask them way in advance, being like, "Can you keep it in your diaries so you're going to be there?" And I think they don't know how much of a big deal it's going to be in terms of like it's going to be a long slot. I spoke to Jack Maynard the other day and he said, mate, I'm booked in for like the 12 till 3 a.m. slot. What the hell are you on about? Have I got to stay awake at those times on a Friday night? And I was like, yeah, I just felt like you would like to be at that part of the night. It's so hard to try and ask your friends if they want to be part of a live stream that is essentially like me signing book papers. But they're gonna get to sign them as well and stuff. There'll be like special ones that we sign all together. There's gonna be one book that I'm gonna get everyone to sign. So like me, Alfie, Zoe, like anyone else who's like part of the live stream, like Casper, gonna get one of them to give away to someone who watches the live stream or whatever. And we're just gonna do lots of cool things. Essentially, I'm worried that we're gonna do so many more fun things are planned for it rather than signing. I'm genuinely worried that I'm gonna do this 24-hour live stream and not actually sign enough papers. I genuinely don't think I'm going to sign all 20,000 because that's going to take a long time, but we're going to go for it. When will it go on sale? It's actually on sale now, but the signed copies I think are on sale now. I'm not too sure. All the information will be on the username series Twitter account. I retweeted them the other day, so if you didn't know, go over and check that out. Misa, please come to Japan. Do you know what? I'd love to go to Japan. I'm currently trying to persuade, I'm not trying to persuade him, but because he wants to go anyway, but I want to go to Japan with Tom Syndicate, because we want to do more traveling together and stuff and travel the world. And and he's a right good laugh. And I think that me and him in Japan would be mayhem. So everyone go and tweet Tom right now saying we need to do we need to head to Japan together. I'm gonna stay up all 24 hours. Do you know what? That's what I said too, and I'm genuinely worried. Also, going back to last week, I missed the freaking charity football match, and we won as well. Typical. The one time I'm not there, we actually win it. We do a sug tour to Melbourne, Australia. I wish. If things with that is, it all comes down to which other countries buy the rights to the book or whatever. I think I'm not too sure. So I think that if a country pays for it to be published in that country, then it means that I can go out there and do a tour out there. I'm not too sure how it works. What time will the live stream start? Leah, the live stream will start at 6 p.m. on Friday. I think. Well, it's going to, but I'm actually scared. Why were you in Monaco? I was in Monaco because I was working with, Williams and Martini invited me out. So they invited me out there, which is pretty fun. And I got to go out. I met Felipe Massa, Lance Stroll. I saw Lewis Hamilton. I saw Jose Mourinho. Saw George Lucas. Who else? Ant and Dec were out there, but I didn't see them. Saw some crazy yachts. Like the money and wealth out there is just honestly ridiculous. It's crazy. The cars I saw were ridiculous. It was very surreal. Joe, resurrect GTA with Ollie. I know I need to. We've just both been so busy and just sort of, last week I was just relaxing and taking time out. How are you going to manage 24 hours? I don't know. And the thing that makes me worried about it is the fact that it's not just me on my own doing it. There's going to be a team sort of behind the camera helping out, making things are running smoothly. There's going to be a person at YouTube that's making sure it's all going to run smoothly for 24 hours. And I'm worried because other people spending time and effort on me, which makes me a little bit worried. So come to Scarborough, please. I would like to. Everyone's talking about my moustache. I need to get rid of it. I think you lot won't ever let me grow facial hair. Probably because I can't. This is my attempt. Actually, no, this is 2 days worth. It can actually get a lot bigger than this. But then everyone's like, "Oh, Joe, what the hell? You're a man." It's like, well, I am 25, you know? People do get older. I like your stash. Well, thanks. I like your ring. Thanks, Abby. Which one? This is one that my mum made me out of silver. My mum makes jewellery, and she made me this when I was in sixth form. And everyone in sixth form took the mick out of me for having it, thinking, "Oh, you got a thumb ring, you big girl's blouse." And I was like, "Yeah, I like it. It's cool." And then this one I got the other day, which is you can't see it. Thomas Sabo one. Oh, we've had a blue comment. Merrill Lawrenson, thank you. Are you coming to Copenhagen anytime soon? No, I've never really thought about going to Copenhagen. Is it somewhere that I should consider going? Maybe I'll go. I'm going to. It did look like I swore it. Did it look like I swore at the camera then? I didn't mean to. I was trying to show my ring. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I would like to go. Maybe I should go. I'm going to Berlin soon, which I've always wanted to go to Germany. Germany, I'm so surprised that I've never been to Germany yet. And I've got so many people that I think one of my highest demographic countries that watch me is Germany. They're my third or fourth biggest. And I've never been there before. I've been to Australia, which I think is my third. Haven't been to Canada yet. I'd love to go to Canada because Canada is also one of my biggest ones. But Germany, I have a lot of people that watch me in Germany. So, but if you're in Berlin and you want to meet me, then I'm going to be there pretty soon. I will let you know when I'm going to go close to the time. Follow me on Twitter and I'll let you know. But yeah, I can't wait to go to Deutschland. Wie geht's? Wie heißt du? Wo wohnst du? Ik wohne in London. Ik heiße Joe. Mein Geburtstag 8 September. I don't know what September is in France. Can I speak in French? I can speak French a little bit. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Joseph. Mon anniversaire, c'est le 8 septembre. Avec fromage dans la piscine avec un table noir. Who's my favourite Formula One racer? Do you know what? I really liked... they're all pretty cool. I got to meet Felipe Massa and Lance Stroll. I got to share a boat with them. You'll see it in my vlog. I actually vlogged those two of the days. So I'm going to put that vlog up hopefully tomorrow and the day after. Can I say anything in Swedish? Do you know what I can? I can say I love Swedish girls in Swedish. Don't tell me how I learnt that. I learnt that on a very interesting evening. I think it's like ens för svenska tjejen. Right? Was that right? Ens för svenska tjejen? I can't remember. Anyway, I think that's how that's what I was taught anyway. What happened to the DNA test that you did? Oh yeah, that DNA test. I still have it. I haven't actually done it yet. I haven't spat in the tube yet. I haven't spat in the tube yet. But I need to get around to doing that. I need to vlog more. What do you guys think about my channels nowadays? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying obviously I haven't uploaded last week at all on any of the channels, but are you liking the amount I'm uploading on my gaming channel? Would you want more vlogs? Do you like vlogs or Mr. Vlogs? Cool. That's interesting to know because more vlogs. I mean, it's kind of like biased. I'm doing this live stream on my vlog channel, but like, do you like live streams as well? Do you like this kind of thing, or do you prefer vlogs? More of those creepy text ones. Yeah, those yarn videos. You guys love those yarn videos. You like the pranks. You need to vlog more. I think you're right. I do need to vlog more. But the thing is with me, and I know a lot of you will say, yeah, but we enjoy it when you just sit down and talk. Like, this is essentially what I'm doing now. A lot, especially like recently, like this year, I've been doing a lot of work on things that's not been vlogs. Like, I've been doing a lot of things that isn't like, I can't vlog it because it's the same stuff day in, day out. Of just like, I don't want to be that YouTuber who's always like, yeah, meetings, but it has been a lot of meetings and a lot of trying to set up other things for the future. Because you know, you never know how long this whole YouTube thing's gonna last before I'm back on the old roof, you know. So trying to set up stuff that's more like long term. But you guys love the pranks. So I'm starting to think whether I need to get out more and do more things, book more trips away, book more stuff that's fun to do in vlogs, but also just do stuff that I think you guys will enjoy. What do you guys like seeing in the vlogs? What are your favourite kind of vlogs on my vlogging channel? Vlogs and pranks. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend. I'm still looking though. I really want one. It's getting to the point where I actually do really want one. But no, I don't have a girlfriend. Travel vlogs. So you guys like seeing me travel. So maybe I should just need to book more trips away and vlog them. A lot of them with Tom, a lot with Ollie, and those kind of things. That'd be great. That's what I want to do. But the thing is with that, is if I do that, I kind of want to leave out the maybe main channel videos a bit more and just do them when I've got like a good prank idea and stuff. Because I love doing the prank stuff, but there's a lot of times on my main channel I'm just sort of like, and I feel the most pressure on my main channel, because if I don't upload a vlog, it's fine. But if I don't upload a main channel video, it's like, where is it? Because it's like so rattled in that I do it every Sunday. So maybe I'll have to just and I'll see you in the future with the Sug Sunday special. Who knows when it'll be? But I don't want to say that there's gonna be an end of Sug Sunday, but I don't know. I'm not as fussed about that channel as much, which is a shame because that's like my like, I guess, main channel. But I don't know. It's been so nice to have a week, even though I was ill, but it's been nice to have a week where I just haven't thought about any of that kind of stuff. Because a lot of it is like thinking of new ideas, and a lot of it is thinking like, shit. Sorry for swearing. Am I gonna, is it gonna be a good week this week of like, people enjoy this video? Just a lot of just psychological like worry of being like, I really hope people still enjoy my videos and this kind of thing. And you work yourself up and you worry, and then it gets you stressed. And it's like, I know a lot of you are like, oh, shut up, Joe. You have like the best job in the world, which I do. But it's like, oh, try working a 9 to 5, which makes me laugh because I used to work a 8 till 6:30 job, Monday to Saturday. so 6 days a week, and I say that was way easier than the YouTube thing. People that say that, I wish they did YouTube at like a big level, and then I'd love to know their opinion of it, where they still think that they've got it a lot easier with a 9 to 5 days a week. Maybe it's true, I don't know, but from my experience of actually working both ends of the scale, this is a lot more hectic. Mainly because of the behind, like the stuff that you'll probably never see. But yeah. Anyway, back to questions. Wow, that was deep. Whoa, I went off. That's what happens when Harry Styles stops playing music. I start talking about proper stuff that I don't normally speak about. But yeah, I think I did a lot of thinking whilst I was poorly about different things. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what were you saying? What were the comments saying? Are you or someone in the Buttercream squad going to move from London in the future? Do you know what? There's going to be a time in the future where I am going to leave London. As much as I love London, and don't get me wrong, I do, I'm not going to... When I have a family, I would love to move back to the countryside. I'm very much a countryside person, and if I had kids, I would love my kids to grow up in the countryside. I want them to grow up building like dens and making like mud jumps and doing the kind of stuff that I used to do when I was younger. And no iPads, no YouTube. YouTube's banned until you're 12, that kind of thing. I want them to have like a fun... Mind you, this is... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would love to move back to the countryside and have a bit of land. The dream is to be able to have a lake, and my dad can live like somewhere in like a cave in my garden, and he can like look after the lake, because my dad loves... me and my dad both love fishing. Although it's like, oh, it's bad on the fish. You're putting a metal hook through their mouth. You are, but you put them back again, and then they are fine. But then, I don't know, controversial. But I do love fishing. It's been around since the start of time. Katie Kemp, what's your opinion on the Manchester bombing? It was terrible. Honestly, I was shocked. Really shocked about it. It's terrible. But I've just heard today they're going to put on this concert I think next week on the 4th of June at Old Trafford Cricket Stadium, I think it is. Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Niall Horan, Coldplay, loads of people doing a sort of benefit gig for it, which I think is brilliant. I think, but yeah, it's terrible news. Would you do a tour with the Buttercream squad? I'm not gonna lie, there's another thing. I don't like the word buttercream. I don't like the word buttercream gang, buttercream squad. Don't like it. It's we started it as like a little like internal thing that we called ourselves, and now it's kind of like spread and people call us the Buttercream squad. I'm just like, oh, it makes me like cringe out a little bit whenever I hear it. Even though it's kind of like what we call ourselves, I guess. I don't really call it that anymore, but I don't know. For some reason, it cringes me out. There's a lot of things nowadays that just cringe me out a little bit. It makes my toes curl. Do you know how it was called that, by the way? It was when we like first met each other and started hanging out. Because I guess in this gang or squad, there's 7 of us, right? It's me, Connor, Mikey, and Casper were the original 4, right? That's how it happened. Me, Connor, Casper, and Mikey were the original 4. And we were cycling back. We went out for a jug of Pimm's once. And it's the day I met Mikey, actually. And we cycled back from Chelsea to where me and Casper's house was. And we were cycling all in a long line. And Connor was like, it reminds me of this film called The Buttercream Gang. And it's an actual old school film. You can search, you can Google it right now. Of like, oh, it's the Buttercream. We're the and we were like shouting down the streets, we're the Buttercream Gang. And that is how it all started. And then others joined every now and then. And then Jack joined last. So it's me, Mikey, Connor, Jack, Josh. Who else? Me, Connor, Jack, Mikey, Josh, Ollie, and Byron, who lives in South Africa. Byron's in it. I don't know how. He was just in London at the time, so Byron's in it. Will you do more impressions? Yes, I need to do more impressions. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn some. Do any of you guys watch Rick and Morty? I'm trying to learn some Rick and Morty impressions. Wow, it's an amazing story. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but it's an interesting story about how it all happened. And then since then, it's become I guess what we used to call ourselves. But we never thought you guys would call us that as well. We never thought it would get to that level. So now that you guys say it, I'm a bit I don't know why. I just miss Just Bolly. That was my favourite back in those days. We need to start doing more Just Bolly stuff. Before these new guys came in and made it a plague. No, I'm joking. Do you miss Casper? Yes, I miss Casper. I think I'm going to see him today, actually. What's the time? What is the time? I think we're going for dinner. Well, I know me and Josh are going for dinner. He's on his way to mine now, I think, and then we're going for dinner. We're going to Wagamama's because I've got those little chopsticks, which means that we get to eat for free, so we make the most of it. How is the tonsillitis? I didn't actually have tonsillitis. It started off as a kind of tonsillitis, but then I had to have blood tests and stuff to check it wasn't glandular fever, and it wasn't. It was my wisdom tooth coming through that caused me to have a gum infection and led to ulcers in my mouth, and it was just horrible. I couldn't eat, so I've lost weight. I wasn't feeling myself. I was just so tired. I still am really tired and a bit out of it. Hence why I still don't really feel myself at the moment, and I'm a bit. That's why I haven't bothered to shave my face, and I haven't bothered to make myself look good for this live show. This is just stripped down, back to basics, Joe Sugg. You know what I mean? Who sent in a big old message? It came through. Where was it? Morgan Mahon. Thank you for your donation. Do impressions of characters from Pokemon. I should do, yeah. Once my voice is back to complete normal, I guess I will. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I graduated from high school and now I'm going to study abroad in London for journalism. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Journalists. It's a bit of a swing and a miss of journalists. A lot of them like to write stuff that ain't true. A lot of them like to write stuff that is true. Make sure you're one of the ones that is nice to YouTubers and doesn't just write horrible things about them to hopefully get a reaction out of them so it gets lots of views, makes your boss happy. Whoa, going in. The sass has come out. Nah, I like journalists. My comments are going fast. Yeah, I know. Get a pet. I want a pet pig. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to move back to the West Country. Once I get older and I get a wife or and kids, I'm going to move back and get a pig. I don't know if I get a little pig or get a big one. I don't care. I wouldn't mind a big pig. But the pigs are just, they've become my favourite animal. They're very intelligent. Sometimes I look like a pet. I look like a dad with a moustache. Really? I don't think that. Do I look like a dad? A pig, same. Yes, I'm gonna get a pig. Can you imagine if I get a pig? Maybe I should just do it. Thing is, I've actually looked into it, right? You can get pet pigs. And if I did get a pet pig, I can't go away a lot because I have to look after it. I would devote a lot of my time to looking after the pig. Oh, thanks, Vivian. I look like a pig. Cool, great, thanks. No, but pigs like to dig. And obviously, where I live, I don't have anywhere for it to dig. Sophie Knight, thank you so much. Please can you say happy 21st birthday, Connor? Happy 21st birthday, Connor. I hope you're having a great day. Send me some birthday cake. Joe, your eyebrows have got bushier. Do you think? I've got a big old... What was that phase, that little trend that people had where they had a feather eyebrow, where they made it go one way and then the other way? I'm going to do that for a vlog. Are you going to the Capital Summertime Ball? Maybe, who knows? If I get invited, I would love to go. But tell you where I am. I just burped. Tell you where I'm going. I am going to go and see Linkin Park this year, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to Glastonbury with Brit. Actually, a lot of you guys saying you want more vlogs. I've got a lot of things booked in which are very vlog worthy, which I'm going to vlog for you guys, which are going to be really fun. So Brit's coming down from London. Whenever Brit comes, we always get on so well. We do really cool stuff for vlogs. Official Alan, where did you get the bedside lamps? I can't find the vlog on your channel where you mentioned them. Just bought a flat and want some of my stuff. Well, good story. I got mine from a shop called Zico in Battersea, Battersea High Street. I drove and they had loads of these little bespoke. They're quite bespoke lamps. I went past the other day. The shop's now closed. So if you type in Zico, I think Zico, maybe I might be able to find them. But I don't. Other than that, I can't help. Sorry, they might have closed down. But yeah, so Brit is coming down. And I think I might be getting lent a new car, which would be pretty cool. So we're gonna drive down to. I can smell cooking. Someone's cooking food, and I can smell it. And it's really making me hungry. So me and Britt are gonna hang out. We're gonna go to Glastonbury together. Well, we're gonna be in London for a bit. We're gonna do some cool stuff in London. Head down to Glastonbury for my first ever Glastonbury. Gonna see the Foo Fighters, which, if you didn't know, my favorite band. So I can't wait to see them. Ed Sheeran's performing. I think Dynamo's gonna be there as well. So I'm gonna try and maybe hit up Dynamo and see if he's about. And then, because my hometown is quite close to Glastonbury, we're gonna go from there to where I live and go. And I'm gonna show Britt like where Harry Potter was filmed. When you gonna get a girlfriend to inevitably have to wife you, Spoon? I don't know. I'm trying. You know, I don't want to seem desperate, but I'm trying. No, I think you can't rush these things. You know. So it's like, I ship you and Britt. Oh God, here we go. That's what happened last time. Britt came to stay, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, are you dating Britt?" No, I'm not dating Britt. You know, we're just. I would say Britt's one of my best friends that I've ever met in my life. You know, I FaceTime her almost every week. We speak for like hours about trying to get me a tattoo booked in, because we're gonna get tattoos. It's gonna happen. Nice stash. Oh, here we go. Nice moustache. Thank you. But yeah, so I thought of Britt Roman's girlfriend. No, not that Britt. What else is he saying? How did you and Britt meet? We actually met in LA at a restaurant, I think. I'm fasting for Ramadan and I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for 17 hours. Oh, okay. Cool. I'd love to give that a go. Like, just like fasting. Like, I feel like I've done that this last week. I went like a day and a half without eating. I had like a little bit of soup and that was it, and it was so painful. What are the donations for? I don't know. I have this thing on this live chat thing called Super Chat. So basically, I think if you I think it's a new thing that YouTube brought in, the way you can donate money to make your comment pop up a lot more on my live stream. So then obviously I see them because it comes with a bright colour, and obviously I give you a thank you for doing it. Like for now, and Angel Marmuma donated £2 just saying big fish. Do you want me to do the old dance? Big fish, little fish. What was it? Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Why is my hat on backwards? I don't know. I just have it on backwards. On the front, it's like Williams Martini Racing. I got given this. This is one of like Lance Stroll's racing hats. What are this? Oh, Sug Life. Someone said, when is the Sug Life posters coming back? Who was that? It was Joseph Darnborough. Everything is being restocked tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we've got a restock tomorrow. And a redesign of the website. We've got some new pictures on the website. It's looking sweet now. The pictures on there originally, I was really hungover. It was the day after the summer party. Rosie Sugg, thank you so much. It was the day after one of our summer parties. Winter party. It was a Christmas party. And I was the day I stole the baked beans and gave them to Marcus, saying, "Marcus, I've stolen you some beans." Kira, I love that vlog. I think it's one of my favourite vlogs. And so thank you, DZ Nocha. Thank you so much. The day after we had to do the photo shoot for it, and you can see on the website like how much I'm just like, someone said, Nick McLean, thank you so much for your donation. Said, do a fishing live stream with you and your dad. Do you know what? I'd love to do that. It'd be difficult because my dad doesn't like his face being on camera, which is understandable. But thank you, Katie. Katie, totally not donating to be noticed. Winky smiley. Well, you know, I saw it. But I'm also seeing your other comments as well, so you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to donate, but I do see it easier because it stands out, obviously. And if you do, I'd feel bad if I didn't give you a shout out. But I'm also still replying to normal comments as well, so don't worry. I'm not being what's the word when you just focus on one type of people? Segregation. There's no segregation here on this channel. Everyone is equal. Come to Wigan. Where is Wigan? Have I been to Wigan before? I don't know. But yeah, maybe I should do a live stream with me and my dad fishing. I would love that because we get up to all kinds of stuff. It was pronounced Angel Miramar. Angel or Angel Miramar or Angel Miramar. Chicago. Come to Arnside. Come to Ilfracombe. I've been to Ilfracombe once. Would you like to visit Russia? Yes, I would. Russia, I love Russia. The fact that I get so many tweets of Russians that have bought username Evie. I feel like it's quite big out in Russia. You have a huge fan base in Brazil. Do you plan on visiting the country anytime soon? Please come to Brazil. We love you. I would love to. Te amo Brazil. Te amo Brazil. Yeah, I'd love to. Spain. Despacito. My sunrise on the darkest day. Come to Qatar. Yeah, I'd love to go to Qatar. I'll go anywhere where the weather's nice. You know, I love good weather. I want to try and avoid winter at all costs. I'm gonna come back for Winter Wonderland, and then I'm out there. I'm gonna come and stay at one of your houses. Who's got Kiwi again. I'll tell you what, I've been listening to Harry Styles' album all day on repeat. Someone said, Amy McDonald said, what's the announcement? I mentioned it earlier on. I'm doing a 24-hour live show on Friday. This Friday coming up, UK time, 6 p.m. 24 hours. I'll be doing this right now for 24 hours. And we've been doing it now for 41 minutes, and already I've been I've enjoyed this. It's 40 minutes to an hour is easy. 24 hours, because obviously I'm going to be doing it 24 hours. There's going to be a time where a lot of you will be asleep and won't be watching. There'll be a time where there's probably maybe 50 people watching at once, when obviously the UK is asleep, and maybe, I don't know, I can't imagine there being that many people watching constantly. But if you run any fan accounts, for YouTube fan accounts, spread the word to your mates. Maybe even meet up with all your mates and have a sleepover, and you can watch it live with your friends. Get the popcorn in, get the pajamas on. Watch me and a lot of my mates getting up to some crazy stuff throughout the night. Ryan Smith, come to Chichester. That's a hard one to say, Chichester. What happened to Soak Sunday? I was ill all last week, so I was like, do you know what? I need to just have a week where I just don't make videos. What was that? I see Joe drinking a lot of coffee. Thing is, that's the thing though, I'm not a big fan of caffeine. For me doesn't go down too well. I don't mind coffee as much now, but things like energy drinks, sometimes certain ones, a lot of them are fine, but some of them are maybe shaky and on edge. So we're gonna do. Luckily, I've got people on standby. It's like a proper team. It's like a proper thing. They're gonna go out and I'm going to be on a festival this Friday. So hope you have to say the live show afterwards. Yes, there will be love to Poland. Shout out to Poland. There's gonna be a highlights thing afterwards potentially, if we've got time to make it. Are there going to be guests during the 24 hours? Yes, there's going to be at least 4 or 5 guests throughout. Brit's going to be involved, like a Skype linking kind of thing. Twitch, would I ever consider streaming on Twitch? Do you know what? I would love to. There's a lot of games that I want to play that I would love to do on Twitch or maybe on here. Because I love doing these live shows where I just talk to you a lot. But I feel like I could also play a game whilst chatting as well and answering your questions. And I don't know if you guys would enjoy watching me play games. Do you enjoy watching me play games? Let me know. Joe, how has YouTube changed? Oh, good question. Jessica Tapper, thank you so much as well. How has YouTube changed for you since starting doing it? For me, I don't know, it's definitely changed. But then if things didn't change, it would be weird. Things change, and I'm one of those people that hates change. I hate when things change. That's why I could have ages ago done something completely different and been like, do you know what? I'm bored of this now. I want to do something different. I love moving on to the next thing. But you guys love it so much, and I feel like you guys hate it when things change as well. And I just want to keep you happy and stuff. So there are things that I'd like to do in the future, but YouTube definitely has changed. There's a lot more YouTubers now than there was before. Captain Guyliner, thank you so much. I love Russia too. Yeah, there's a lot more YouTubers now. But there always was back in the day, but just they've been. I don't know. I guess there's a lot more YouTubers on a higher level. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Danielle Overton. Thank you, Katie Kemp. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot more. I guess it's more saturated. I hate using all these kind of technical terms like, oh, YouTube's changed. It's not the same anymore. I'm not fussed about that. If it has changed, like, you just gotta roll with it. If it's happened, it's happened. I'm still having so much fun. The best thing about it for me is the fact that I can say that my job is to essentially, at its most basic form, is to hang out with my mates who, I'm fortunate to say, live just along the road from me. We hang out on a day-to-day basis. We make stupid little videos of us just prattling around with tens machines and doing little quizzes and that kind of thing, and we can call that our job. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm in no way ever going to complain about YouTube. Obviously, this whole there's been a lot of people complain about advertising and stuff, which I can understand. It's different cases for different people. But I always say at the I was on for example, right? I was on a super yacht at the weekend, right? Which I never thought I'd do. I was on a super yacht watching the Monaco Grand Prix, literally on the track watching it happen. And I had I got to take one of my friends from home as well, who loves Formula One, and he was like, mate, I'm forever in debt because you've just made my weekend. I can't, it's been such an amazing weekend, and to do that for my friends is a huge thing for me. And I was on this yacht, right? And I was speaking to the CEO of Martini, the head of marketing at Williams, and just meeting all these people that have done amazing things with business and stuff. And then they'd ask me what I do, and then I explain to them I make videos. I started making videos in my bedroom. I collaborate with I basically make videos with my friends, post them, and I have an amazing audience, which is you guys, which sit here 8.7 thousand of you sitting here watching me for 47 minutes just talk a little waffle. And then I always drop the line about how obviously I used to be an apprentice roof thatcher and that kind of thing, which makes me laugh in my head because everyone's like, oh, Joe, you always drop that in, or you think you're so humble, that kind of thing. But I mentioned that and be I did it as a hobby, and it still is a hobby now, but it's become a job. And they're like, oh my God, that's, and because especially the older generation, they don't really get it. And so the word had spread around the boat about this. So the next day when I arrived, there was a guy from some he was he's the CEO of some private jet company who was hey, you're the guy who does the videos, right? We've heard all about it. It's amazing, all this kind of thing. I'm yeah. Hello. If you've got any jets spare that you don't want, they don't have to be safe. I don't mind trying to drive it myself, but just to have it, that'd be nice. Yeah. But it was amazing to be in a situation where I can chat to these kind of people. I don't know, but it's definitely changed. It's got bigger. I'm still enjoying it. I don't know. Why haven't done any more videos with Pixie Lott? I don't know. Maybe I should. I would love to do because I've actually met her 3 or 4 times on nights out after that very first video did it all that time ago. Thanks, Zelina. You have a lot of fans in Russia. Yes, I love Russia. I love you, Joe. Your eyebrows look like Alfie's. Thank you. Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know. Come to Bath for a night out. 0-0. Oh my God, shall I do that? I haven't been back to Bath for ages. I am going to come back to Bath soon. Maybe I'll come back to 0-0. 0-0, hit me up. Let's have a crazy one. No, I'm trying to stop the whole night scene. I want to do dinner parties from now on and sophisticated things, not go out all the time. I'm kind of over that now. What will I call my kids? 1 and 2, just to make things easier. or boy on girl? Do you want to come to Argentina for the rugby? Oh, I'd love to. Argentina, get me out there. I would love to. I've never been to Argentina. I'd love to go to Argentina. Apparently the steak is amazing. An amazing rugby team. I really want to. I'm so excited for the Lions tour. I was planning on coming to New Zealand for the Lions tour, but I don't think it's going to happen now, which is annoying. But I would love to have been there for that, and see my boy Sonny Bill. Hey, Sonny Bill. He's my boy. Come to Newcastle again. Yeah, I know. There's so many places I need to go. I just need to go on tour. Joe Sugg on tour. I'm gonna speak to Connor and be like, Connor, for God's sake, can you just hurry up and edit my voice and make me sound good so I can bring out a song? And I'll just tour around the world with one song, and that's it. That's the thing. Like when we do this kind of tour stuff, I always talk about the cringy factor, but I know you guys like love it and stuff. But I always find it weird how we go on stage and stuff, but we haven't really got like a talent. If that's saying, like we don't go on stage and do and like sing or dance or things that take like a lot of skill. I guess like our skill, if you can class it as skill, is chatting to people and like, I don't know, hopefully entertaining by acting weird on stage. But I would love to have the confidence to not care. Like that's the thing. You may think, oh, Joe, he doesn't care. Like, you know, he's inspirational. He doesn't care what people think. I do. I'm a human being. Of course, I care what people think. I shouldn't do. And I can be like, oh, don't worry. I can tell you guys not to care what people think, but deep down, you still do care what people think of you. But I would love to do something. Either like, I would love to give it a go at trying a new skill. That's what I always want to do. I want to learn new stuff. Like, I want to learn how to play a tin whistle. I want to learn how to ride a unicycle. I want to learn how to cook, which I'm currently doing. I want to learn how to act. You know, I can cry on demand. People said like, "Oh, Joe, you've got no emotion. You don't cry at films." I don't, because I can control it. I can make myself cry. Maybe I'll do that one live show. Joe, stop and get a go. Oh. I know. I need to. It's gonna fall off otherwise. The tin whistle. I've actually got a tin whistle. I'm not gonna lie. That's part of my live stream. Part of the live stream is I'm gonna devote a whole hour to learning a song, learning the start of Lord of the Rings on the tin whistle. I'm just gonna learn it rather than signing, which I probably should be doing. I'm just gonna learn how to do Lord of the Rings on a tin whistle. Are you a romantic person? Yes. When it comes down to it, you know, when the time's right and it's the right person, I would say I definitely am. I love that kind of thing. I'm a giver. Wait, this sounds wrong. Not in that like, I mean, well, I like to do things for people, and I get awkward when they do things for me. So if someone does something really nice to me, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to react. I'm kind of like, oh, you shouldn't have. Or if they like compliment me, if someone like compliments me, I panic and agree, which is the worst thing to do. I'm like, oh, you're so good at this. I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah, thanks, I know. I get like awkward, but I like doing things for other people. I'm a giver, not a receiver. But take that as you will. Any advice for GCSEs? Yeah, revise, but do your revision like. Don't just read for a book. Don't read for your revision book and just try and cram it all in. You won't be able to remember it. You've got to think ahead and think, okay, let's say this subject's about atoms. What possible exam questions do you get about atoms? And go through those. And then just try and think of it how an examiner would ask it in a question. Don't just try and cram everything in the book in your head in one go. That won't work. You'll end up bogging yourself down and you'll get stressed out. You've got to just think, like skim and scam, pick up the key things from it, and then go through old exam papers. Ask your teacher for old exam past papers, because they can give them to you. You're allowed to look up past papers. Do that and just practice through past papers. But then remember the new things, and maybe ask your teacher for a breakdown of everything that's in your curriculum, or the key things that they think. Your teachers as well can tell you what what they reckon will come up in the exam paper. And and just don't, and revise with friends as well. Don't try and do it on your own unless you can. People revise in different ways, but when I did it, I revised a lot with my friends, and we took in just the small things. Break down, because even in the textbooks, they try and bog you down with way too much information. Read through the page, then break it down to the key words. If you like writing them down in key words to have with you, like little key cards, do that. There's 3 types of learners, right? There's visual learners, there's learners that like to listen to things, and there's learners that like to do things like practical wise. So people learn in different ways. So whatever works for you. Like for me, for example, I was a lot better when I did like hands-on things. So like my science teacher was actually very good. He would make his lessons based around like a physical thing we had to do. So we actually like acted out like science experiments and stuff. And he would go on he'd talk about these really weird stories as well. Like really odd stories, like long stories about his life that are really interesting, but it's all based around a scientific element, like something to do with physics. And that really helped, because then like in the question it was like, oh yeah, this reminds me of that story that teacher told me that one time, of like that kind of thing. How's my throat now? My throat now it's just sore. Everything is like, there's no swelling now or anything, but it's just sore. Leo, loved Vlogmas from Dubai, going back there soon. Oh yeah, do you know what? I would love to go back to Dubai. Dubai, they love having YouTubers over there as well. So hopefully maybe, and they said in the past that they'd love to fly me out to go and see just to go and see Dubai again and do more of Dubai. So if they're still hitting me up, I'm there. I'm so there. My hand, can you see my hand starting to shake? I don't know why. I think because I haven't eaten a lot today. Because my stomach's I'm still trying to stretch my stomach and get used to can you see my hand shaking? Joe, would you rather live with Old or with Josh? I think that means with Ollie or Josh. So you know what? I would love to live with both of them at separate times, because I would love to live with Ollie because we would just like have the best time. But Josh as well would be a very good housemate. Like he's very mature, Josh. He's very mature. Ollie and Josh are both very mature. How to friend zone someone. I think you just got to let them know, you've got to just be kind of a little bit blunt and a little bit sort of, but still nice. Collab with Chris MD. I would love to collab with Chris MD. He's a legend. We were going to actually do a video together before the Sidemen match, but due to like our diaries, we just couldn't get a day in the book. But Chris MD, if you're watching, let's do it. I'm ready. I'll fly out to wherever it is wherever the bloody hell it is you live. I'll fly out there on those little propeller planes. And I'm not the best at football, but you can teach me. I would love to collab with Chris. I'm going to collab with Simon. That needs to happen. I want to collab with all the Sidemen. I think they're great. They're still like, I saw a lot of people saying earlier like, which YouTuber is your favourite. It's still like the Sidemen. Like those guys I think are great. Who else do I like watching? Obviously Casper. Watch Casper. I don't know. It's like I watch with mates. I don't know. Joe, except for The Last of Us Part 2. Yes, I'm so excited for The Last of Us Part 2. Joe should collab with Key and JC. Or, oh my god, it's Harrison Webb. Yeah, Harrison. I miss Harrison. I haven't seen Harrison since. Remember that time that we went to the Isle of Festival in Isle of Wight? Me and Casper went there and did something with Nando's. That was such a cool time. We met Harrison there, and we went back to his house and went on quad bikes, and we had such a good time. He's such a nice kid. What do you love most about Ollie? To me, I see Ollie as my little brother. I see him as a little brother. I feel like I've watched him grow. Sounds like I'm about to cry. I'm not. It's my throat. I feel like I've watched him grow from a little baby seed to like an oak tree. To see him do so well for himself now, and he's in a position where he's loving it, and I'm so proud of him. I feel like a proud other brother, and he said he sees me as like an older brother. We've had like a lot of heart-to-hearts and stuff, and like he's so good for advice. Even though he's like my younger brother, I go to him for advice a lot of the time, because he's been doing YouTube longer than I have, believe it or not. And he's just very knowledgeable about everything, and he's very sincere. He cares about people a lot. He puts others before him a lot of the time, and he's a genuine friend for life. Collab with Syndicate, yeah, it needs to happen. Hopefully, actually, I had something come in today about potential trip. It might not happen. It's very, very early days yet, but we might potentially be going on another trip together, somewhere quite far away, which I'm very excited about. I can't get excited because it might not happen, but hopefully. How's opinions on fake friends? Ooh, good question. I don't know. I think you've just got to I think I've got a very good radar for who is a genuine friend and who's a fake friend. I feel like I'm a very good judge of personality. That's why it takes me a long time to sometimes open up to people quite straight away. I'm usually quite shy when I meet people for the first time. I'm usually quite shy, unless I've got that instant chemical spark, right? But I think fake friends, they get their comeuppance. You're climbing I see it like a tree. You're climbing a tree, and everyone you meet climbing up that tree, you treat them with respect. And same thing apply for you guys at home watching. Like, people that you meet throughout your life, always just be nice. Be like, don't judge a book by its cover and that kind of thing. But never I don't know what's the word, treat them with respect, because you never know when you're going to come back down that tree and you fall past them on this imaginary tree, right? And then when you want help from them, they'll be like, no chance, mate. You mugged me off earlier on. People don't forget those kind of things, you know what I mean? And I don't know. That's what I say. Just be nice to everyone on the way up the tree, because you never know when you're going to slip off the branch and fall down the tree, and they won't be there to hold your hand to stop you from falling down that tree, you know? What do I look for in a girl? Looks and personality. For me, they've got to have just good chat. You know, they've got to have a good. They've got to not take themselves too seriously. You know, so they've not got to be too obsessed about themselves. It doesn't matter if they know I don't know looks isn't my first I guess obviously first thing is, this girl's looks pretty or attractive, whatever. But then, it's all about what they're like as a person, because you can go out with a person because you think they're attractive and stuff, but that's you thinking, everyone's gonna think my girlfriend's really hot, so I'm gonna be with her. But then in the long run, that's all comes down to what you think other people are gonna think about you, which is not what you should look for in a girl. So that's my advice. They may be hot to start with, and that might lure you in, but if they're haven't got the right personality, and I almost want to find someone who can only add something to my life, if that makes sense, which sounds quite selfish, but it's not in a way. It's someone who improves my life and makes me a happier person. At the moment, I'm a really happy person, so anyone that has that effect to make it better is the one for me, But yeah, getting deep again, guys. What's going on? I quite enjoyed this though. I've been doing this live stream for over an hour, and there's been a solid 7,500 of you watching. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We've covered a lot of topics. Opinions on having a crush on your ex. I don't know. What I have found is one of the best relationships I've had was with a girl who was actually a lot older than me. Don't know if that correlates to anything, but she was a lot older and didn't take herself too seriously, and we just had a laugh, really. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to go for a cougar. Any 40-year-old ladies? Having a crush on your ex, I don't know if that's a good thing for you. I think you need to just, once it's over, you need to just move on, unless you think they were the one, you know. I've just admitted to my live stream that I'm after a mum. No, I'm joking. Imagine that I could end up being your dad. No. What happened to the poop scoop? The poop scoop is making a return on this 24-hour live stream on Friday. I'm going to get Britt to join me via Skype. What age do you want to have a child? Oh my god, another deep question. I don't know. I'm in no rush, to be honest. Like, the way I'm living my life, I'm fortunate enough to act like an immature child and get away with it a lot of the time. So I don't think there's any rush, especially with living in London. I feel like the vibe in London, I don't know if you're watching from a different country which has like a giant city there, like maybe like Sydney or I can't think of like another huge city somewhere. I feel like city life, there's no rush. Like a lot of my friends back home in the rural areas where I grew up, is a lot more of a rush to sort of settle down. Like once you found your girlfriend, you know, you think there's not gonna be anyone else that comes along. With me, I never know who's gonna come along, and there's always so much to do in this big city, and I meet so many new people on a daily basis that it makes me scared a little bit to rush into it. I don't want to ever rush into that kind of thing, so I'm not in any hurry for it to happen. That's why I've never, like, well, not that you know of, had like any like public relationships. I'm very good at keeping it all on wraps. Lithuania. But yeah, I'm probably going to go now because I think Josh should be here. I'm going to go and call Josh. But Josh, mate, I'm hungry. I'm physically shaking because I need some food. So I'm going to go and head off and get some food with Josh. And hopefully Casper. I hope Casper's there because I haven't seen him in bloody ages and I miss the old boy. I miss the bloody weirdo. I reckon Joe. Yeah. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this live show. I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed just sitting down and chatting with you guys. I feel like, you know, I haven't spoken to you all last week, and you know, this is what I love most, is speaking to you, kind of IRL, but it's not. This is as close as we can get. This is as close as we can get to all being sat in a room together, having a good old standard chit chat, you know. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, shout out to all you guys. I haven't got time to do the full-on shout out thing, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna do a big old shout out for the whole 24-hour live show, which is happening this Friday on this channel. So make sure you find your friends, get them all together, spread the word, have a sleepover because they're fun. They're always fun. Have a sleepover, get the popcorn, get the ice cream. And join me for 24 hours. There will be lots of fun things planned. And yeah, just help me out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Also, keep an eye on Sug Life website tomorrow, suglife.com. Restock of everything is going to happen. So make sure there to get your khaki hoodies, get your grey hoodies, your, I think signed calendars, signed posters. There's a lot of signed stuff going up tomorrow, so get ready for tomorrow. Big day. I'll let you know. I will tweet. There'll be posts from the Sug Life socials and that kind of thing. Yeah. Other than that, there'll be a new vlog soon, new gaming videos soon. I'm back. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still loving life. And more importantly, you're all bloody legends. So thanks so much, and I will see you live again on Friday, 6 p.m. Don't be late. If you are, don't worry, because I'm going to be there for 24 hours. See ya. Bye.